Oke, bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, I am Yumi Fardila Listari. On this occasion, I will to tell you about my product with Macromedia Flash. Before I explain my product, I want to tell you how did I design this product and what are the strength and weakness of this product what I made. I prepare one topic of mathematics learning in senior high school on Macromedia Flash. To plan for design, I start from viewing students' book in senior high school and analyze which is suitable topic to be displayed in Macromedia Flash. Then I watch some videos on YouTube to get idea or inspiration for design mathematics learning. After that, I am interested with system linear equation of three variables topic on grade 10. Especially, it's about identifying how to solve problem in a system linear equation of three variables on basic competence 3.3. Okay, the strength of my product in Macromedia Flash. My product have several advantages. First, main menu of this media has simple appearance so that students not confused in using this media. Second, this media has clear identify like profile of developer and explicit goals after using this media. Then media has been created also an attractive look for student because this media provide drag and check feature in understanding the topic. Beside of that, input text to answer question and check feature also provide on materials. And also my product have also disadvantage in Macromedia product. I don't have too much animation, so it looks less attractive to students. In the future, I will try to make a better product. Okay, this is my product in Macromedia Flash. To start the lesson, the student can click this start button. Okay, the topic I choose is about system linear equation of three variables. In main menu, there are four menus. First menu is profile. Okay, in this menu, contains about my identity and my lecturer. My name is Yumi Fardila Listari. My ID is 190291127. I'm from International Mathematics Education 2019, Faculty of Mathematics and Science, Universitas Negeri Padang. Okay, the student can click the main menu. The second menu is goals. In this menu, there are first core competencies. TI3, understand and apply knowledge, factual, conceptual, and procedural, based on their curiosity about science, technology, art, culture related to visible phenomena and events. TI4, processing, presenting, and reasoning in the concrete realm, using parsing, assembling, modifying, and creating. And abstract realm, writing, reading, counting, drawing, and composing. According to what is learned in school and other source from the same point of view or theory. Okay, the next, the basic competencies. 3.3 compose a system linear equation of three variables with contextual problems. 4.3 solve contextual problems related to system linear equation of three variables. Okay, the last one is learning objectives. Students can find the concept of a system of linear equation with three variables correctly through group discussion using the IT media. Students can make a mathematical model of the three variables linear equation system from contextual problems appropriately through group discussion using the IT media. Third, students can be skilled at identifying a system of linear equations with three variables correctly through group discussion using the IT media. And the last one, students can be skilled in making mathematical model how three variables linear equation system from contextual problem appropriately through group discussion using IT media. Okay, the student can click back the main menu. The third menu is materials. In this menu, I give the student the material about system linear equation of three variables. This is the definition of system linear equation of three variables. An equation is called a system linear equation of three variables if it has the following characteristic. First, using the equality relation, has three variables. The three variables have a degree of 1 atau the power of 1. And then the student can click the next button to see the next material. This is the related to system linear equation of three variables. There are term, coefficient, variable, and constant. The first term, the student can click this button to see the definition of term and example of term. This is the definition of term contains three components or elements that are always related to a three-variable linear equation system. This is the example of term. The student can learn about term in this session. Okay, the student can click the previous button. The next is coefficient. The student can learn about what the definition of coefficient and what the example of coefficient. Okay, the next student can click the previous button again. The next is variable. This is the definition of variable and example of variable, what the student can learn. Okay, the student can click the previous button again. This is the constant. Okay, this is the definition of constant and example of constant, what the student can learn. Okay, after that, the student can click the next button. This is the definition and general form of system linear equation of three variables that the student can learn. After that, the student can click the next button. This example of system linear equation of three variables and how to find the solution of system of the problem about systems linear equation of three variables. The student can click the next button. Okay, this is without the method, the system linear equation of three variables. Okay, this is the method to solve the problem about system linear equation of three variable. There are substitution method and elimination method. The student can click this substitution method or elimination method to see the definition and example about the substitution method and elimination method. First, let's see the substitution method. This is the step how to solve the problem about system linear equation of three variable. There are step 1, step 2, step 3, and example problem about system linear equation of three variable with substitution method. This determine the set of system linear equation of three variable below using the substitution method. X minus y plus z equals 63, x plus y minus 2z equals 47, x minus 6y minus z equals 10. The student can click the next button to see the solution the problem. Okay. The first step is to determine if advance the simplest equation of the three equations. The first equation is the simplest. From the first equation, state the variable x as a function of y and as follows. X minus 2y plus z equals 6. X equals, okay, this decision, the student can fill the blank space in here. Example, x equals 2y plus z plus 6. And if the student click the check button, the answer incorrect, please try again. Then the student can try again, try again, and fill the correct answer. 2y minus z plus 6. And then if the student click the check button, the answer is correct. Okay, after that, the student can click the next button. This is the next of substitution method of system linear equation of three variable. The student can learn about the substitution method of system linear equation of three variable from here. Okay, this is the student can fill the blank space again. Z equals 14 over 2. So Z equals, the correct answer is 7, right? And if the student click the check button, the answer is correct. If the student answer or fill the incorrect answer, example 5, then the answer is incorrect. Please try again. Okay, the student, if the student correct answer, so the student can click the next button. Okay, next is the student can fill the blank space again. Y equals minus 4 plus 7. Then y equals, the correct answer is 3. If the student click the check button, the answer is correct. If the answer is correct, the student can click the next button. This is same of previous slide. X equals 6 minus 1. So x equals, the correct answer is 5. If the student click the check button and the answer is correct. If the student fill 9, so if the student click the check button, the answer is incorrect. So if the answer student correct, so the student can click the next button. Okay, the student can next learn about substitution method of system linear equation of three variables. From the data, it can be ascertained that the values of x and y and z that we get are correct and have fulfilled the system of linear equation of three variable in question. Okay, the student can click previous slide to method of system linear equation of three variables. The next is elimination method. The student can learn what the step of solve the problem with system linear equation of three variable. That's step 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And this is the example of problem, the system linear equation of the variable with elimination method. Same of before slide, the student can fill this blank space to do this session. Okay. In this session, student can choose one of the numbers below, drag and put in the correct blank space. Example, 16z equals 48. So z equals, if the student choose 2, drag and put in here, and then the student click the check button, and the answer is incorrect. If the student drag the correct answer is 3 in here, and the student click the check button, and the answer is correct. If the answer is correct, the student can click the next button. Okay, this is material about system linear equation of three variables. The last menu is evaluation. In this evaluation, the student can pay attention the following rules. First, read the question carefully. This evaluation is multiple choice question. Choose the answer by click one of the letters A, B, C, D, or E. After the student click the answer, the student will automatically move to the next question and cannot see the previous question. Click the start button to answer question. The student can click the start button. This first question, the student can choose and answer this question. For see the result, the student can click view result. This is score for student. This is number of correct and incorrect. For solution, the student can click this button. This is solution for number 1, number 2, number 3. Okay, I think that's all from my media in Macromedia Flash. Thank you for your attention. Sorry for mistake. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.